Hello, class. So, my speech today is going to be about Brett Kavanaugh. And if you may not know who he is actually the newest member of our Supreme Court. He got nominated this year on October 16th, 2018. Although it sounds simple, there was a lot of miscommunication and allegations against Brett Kavanaugh and him being on the Supreme Court, which there's only 8 members on the Supreme Court of the United States. So, after he was elected by Donald Trump to be on the Supreme Court, a lot of allegations came out on why he should not be on the Supreme Court. So that starts me here to my main point. My first main point is some of the allegations that were made against Brett Kavanaugh. So the Washington Post shared on September 16th, 2018, that a woman by the name of Christina Ford said Kavanaugh tried to rape her at a house party in their teenage years. The woman came out and said this when she had heard of him being elected because she didn't believe that he was a good person. And so that allegation was kind of swept under the rug and it was ignored in a way. After this, on September 23rd of 2018, another woman came out by the name of Deborah Ramirez. And Deborah Ramirez went to college with Brett Kavanaugh at Yale. And she says that one day at a party when they were all drinking, Brett Kavanaugh exposed himself inappropriately to her at a house party. So this is another reason why he got another sexual allegation pointed to him. After this, Donald Trump opened an FBI investigation and he said that it should only last a week and he wanted them to look deeper into both of these allegations. So, as they did, they went forward and they investigated Brett Kavanaugh on these 2 allegations of what these women had said, and everything came back clear. So, everything was okay, and he was then elected. Although, this is where my main point is today. So, what happened was on my second main point, Brett Kavanaugh was confronted about the allegations in a testimony that he had, and he was asked. And when he was asked, he acted inappropriately. And he acted really mean towards the questions. He lashed out. And he was just acting very unfit, I believe, as a judge for the United States of America. Someone like this on the Supreme Court should not be acting like this, in my opinion. So today, the issue stands with, is he fit to be on our Supreme Court? Do we want somebody like this to be on our Supreme Court? So that comes to my main point, on my third main point. This all rounds up to our future. What does our future look like? If these allegations against Brett Kavanaugh were not taken seriously, what does our future look like? Is there women who would be working with Brett Kavanaugh that could be in danger? I believe so. Are these allegations not taken very serious? These women have a voice, and maybe they should have been questioned, and maybe there could have been a deeper investigation. This investigation only lasted 1 week. That's not enough time to gather enough information on somebody, I believe. So it makes me think, are we not taking people who run our nation serious? We should be holding them to a standard, a very high standard. Just like we should, what a cop, you cannot have any legal actions on your background or anything like that. You have to be, have a clean record, as we should for somebody who works for the United States. I believe that these allegations are not right, and women may be in danger, or men, or anybody else. Somebody who is on our Supreme Court should not be acting this way or have any allegations towards him. And if so, he must be proven innocent by a deep investigation. So that leads me to my conclusion. I like to be really aware about what's going on around our nation. I like to, dive deep into politics, look into things like this. I have been reading and listening to the news about Brett Kavanaugh for a while now and all that has came. I've researched him and I've learned so much about him. And I'm really glad I got to make my speech about this because I was actually just writing a paper about it the other day. So I believe as members of the United States, we should always be aware of what's going around in our area, in our nation, war, politics, the president, the news. We should always be watching the news. It's very important, I believe, as a United States citizen. Well, thank you everybody for watching my speech. I hope you all enjoyed and got a lot of information out of it.